And after that unpleasant experience, Tyson McGuffin agreed never to eat a burrito again. Hey everyone, this is Dave, and I want to talk about when you're working with students, your pickleball students, how to help them to execute a shot that they may not be grasping. So you might be trying to explain it, you might even be showing them, but they're just not getting it. What I've come to realize and what has worked for me is using everyday associations or references that they do in their own lives outside of pickleball, and that helps them to visualize the shot and be able to execute it based on that reference. So as an example, I have some students who are not getting under the ball when they're dinking. What I tell them is that pretend you're scooping ice cream. I tend to overcorrect a little bit, so it over exaggerates the movement, and then it will self-correct. If once they're overcorrecting, it will self-correct back to the normal stroke. But anyway, the scooping of the ice cream, everyone understands what that looks like and feels like because everyone scooped ice cream, right? They already have that built-in muscle memory from doing that particular movement, and we're just incorporating that into their dink, as an example. Another one is if a player is going too far back with their backstroke, I have them visualize that a brick wall is behind them. In those situations, I actually will put them up against the wall so they actually have that tactile feel, hitting the wall. And then when they're actually on the court again, then I have them remind themselves to remember that brick wall is still behind you, right? So that kind of stop is there, and they have to do that. They have to stop themselves. Another one that worked really well recently was I had a student at the baseline, and we were working on getting those drive short hops that come their way and getting down low and using two hands for a steady paddle to lift up. And I mentioned you have to get low to the ground, get your butt down, and lift that ball up, right? So reset it back in the kitchen. And I made a reference to using a kettlebell. And she's like, I know exactly what you're talking about now. And she was doing that movement and she was doing great. So don't get frustrated with your students, or don't even get frustrated with yourself. Instead, try to think of associations or references in everyday life that they may have a better connection. It's easier for people to take something that they've always done as a natural movement and incorporate that natural movement into the pickleball move you're trying to teach them. That has helped tremendously. So I hope that helps. Enjoy the rest of your day.